Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another wonderful stream of mine for Greystone Warfare. I am gonna try and see what we can do here. Yo, IR, are we gonna do Foxtrot 1 or Hotel 3 or Hotel 1? Which one makes more sense?
We've got a friendly near Hotel 1 at the moment.
Yeah,
not
good
sure.
point. Look at all the people like in Nam Taven, bro. Like what? What? They're crazy. I think they're just yeah, well, I mean, I guess you can PvP in there anyway. Like, I guess it adds a little bit of extra realism that you run around and you might actually accidentally kill your kin. But he's a level 5, the guy that's running around near Hotel 1.
I can go and help him out if you want. Hopefully he doesn't kill us.
Yeah.
Roger, Raven.
Let's do it. I called transport. It's here for 40 seconds.
Roger.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I hope you guys are good. Nothing crazy going on today. Just a bit of Greystone Warfare. I got my good friend and beloved teammate IR on the fucking job. There he is. Hell yeah. My boy. IR. Big shitties. On the cam today. I think that's our chopper, is it not? That's our bird. Raven touching down.
Raven on station and ready to pick you up.
Oh, wait. That's not your chopper, boy. No, 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 no. That's not your chopper. Homie, that's not your chopper. Hop off. Oh, my God.
10 seconds. Get ready. We're moving out.
Yeah, fuck it. He's coming with then. Who gives a fuck?
How do I,
What's up?
how do I hop on the helicopter?
Too late now. You're with us, dude.
That's okay.
Yo, that's funny as shit, dude.
You're not going where I'm going.
Yeah, no, we're definitely not going where you're going. We're going all the way to Midnight Sapphire, so you're in for a long-ass ride, dude. Oh, we're going to Midnight Sapphire. You're in for a very long ride.
Nah, it's okay.
Dude, okay, I need to remember, like, which is what. Like, this is radio, the other one is fucking... Yeah, fuck. Sorry, say that again?
Can you get the chopper to Sawmill from our landing zone?
Yeah, no, I can definitely get you a chopper from where we're going to Sawmill. That's not going to be a problem.
Marvelous.
He said marvelous. This guy, dude.
I don't know where he's from, but I love his accent.
Yeah, it's really funny. Yo, dude, where are you from? He's from Finland! Oh, that's sick. I'm from Denmark myself.
Marvelous.
Scandinavia, we stand.
Yeah, fight for Ukraine.
Fight for Ukraine! Ooh! Ah! That's fucking great, dude.
Get ready. 1 minute.
That dude made my day, bro. Ah! Oh, that's great. Did you lose your things?
Yes, I did.
Uh-oh. What level are you?
We're getting close. 30 seconds.
Almost 7.
Okay, because in that case, you might want to go play on Joint Ops instead of Warfare. Because this is PvE VP, you know?
I know. I did play this like a year ago or 2 years ago.
Oh, you want to play it like this. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
All right, so we got to get ready here because there might be players here.
Roger. Get me the chopper to Sawmill.
Spread out.
All right, 1 sec. You mind keeping your eyes trained on him? He might actually fuck us up, so I just want to make sure he doesn't fuck us up.
I heard a shot. Yeah, there's people up that hill to our left, 330.
Yeah, copy that. Alright, let me call his chopper. What, where are you going? Just Sawmill in general?
Yeah, sawmill, just whatever.
Okay.
Exfil confirmed. Raven en route to Hotel 1.
Alright, the chopper's gonna be here in 30 seconds, man. Good luck. Alright?
Roger. Good luck, man. Cheers, mate.
Alright, let's move. Let's, actually just try and go towards the villas and, oh, fuck, we gotta stick close.
Landing. Get in. Go.
We might also want to make friends with the guy that's up in the hill that's a friendly so he doesn't kill. Oh, he's way out there
10
now. Never mind.
seconds.
I don't think this door is usually open. Let's check it out.
Strap in. We're heading out.
Got a hostile down towards 195.
Yeah, seen it. He's down.
Who the fuck is still shooting? There's no way that's our friendly up in the waterfall. There's no way. I'm crossing the road.
Shots, boss.
I'm dead.
You're in a coma or dead.
Dead.
Roger, I killed him just in the eye.
Negative. Raven is already dispatched.
Yeah, copy that. I gotta wait for my chopper to finish up. Ah, that's bullshit. Yeah, you might want to just hold in that location in case somebody stops by. Definitely don't want to lose my stuff. Somebody might check out my body and be like, "Ooh, what's this?"
Yeah, I'll try and keep this very clear.
Copy that. Yo, I need some help here, boys. Can somebody call me a chopper for Hotel 1? You have a chopper for the landing zone for that? My brother in Christ? He looks very confused. Fuck's sake, dude.
Exfil confirmed. Raven en route to base
Alright,
camp.
I got a chopper. It's here in 25 seconds.
Roger.
That's a really horrible way to start out. Wham it!
Raven wheels down and ready to load. Ready up. We're taking off.
Alright, I got a chopper. I'm headed to you now. Oh well. shit is now.
That friendly's pushing back down off the hill.
Okay. Copy.
I think he's moving towards Hotel 1.
He's, I guess then we're gonna figure out if there's hostiles hiding in the woods. There's probably some, like, players out there just fucking around. I should probably play some music, right? Yo, JC! What's up, brother? My... brother! Nah, you know what? Oh, I forgot to do this as well. Amiru! Hey man, what's up, dude? Little polo. Damn, that is a sexy picture. I appreciate that. Yo, Amiru, you hopping on? You willing a bit? Copy that. I had a horrible start here. Lunchtime right now? Say less. It's all good. You know what I mean? Alright. I think you know what I mean. Amiru might join in not too long, and then we can probably help him with his missions. He's really good at the game, and I want to get him leveled up as fast as we can.
Sounds good, man. That friendly seems to be sitting pretty on Hotel 1, so hopefully it's clear for you landing.
Alright, sweet. Copy that.
Do you want me to come back and guide you in, or do you want me to
Nah, I
lift
keep
your
guarding my body. It's all good.
body? Quiet here, nothing seen other than AI.
Alright, copy that. We can go YBL. There is PvP most of the time. Oh, really? Sick. Chic. But I don't really want to do PvP. Like, if we're playing with you, I just want to focus on your missions. You know what I mean? Because I want to get you up to speed so we can do a proper fucking video on this shit, dude. I want to do some more cinematics and really fucking release that stuff. Alright, chopper's touching down. Am I lagging a lot right now? What's going on here? I don't know. I think I might. Don't shoot me, don't shoot me, don't shoot me, don't shoot me, please don't shoot me, please don't shoot me, please, 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 I beg you, in the bush. Bomb. Alright, I'm coming to you. Wait.
Roger.
Oh, look at that. No, I do think our little friend here is about to get out of here. Or not. No? No, 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 he's good. He's getting out of here. Yeah, so now we're all alone.
Roger, as you come in, I'm in a bush behind like a electrical box.
Alright, copy. I'm just running here where the guy that shot me killed me.
Yeah, I can see you just passed me.
Getting my shit. Alright, I'm green. Let's move. I swear that fucking shit is so loud, dude. Yo, what the f— I tried shooting out some fucking dude down at the river. He didn't die at all. That was weird. Also, you know what? Let's bank northeast and make sure we don't have any hostiles on our rear in case they decide to go investigate. You know how annoying it is to kill bosses most of the time? Well, at that time, the boss had double spawned. Interesting. Not great. It looks clear out here. Yeah, I got a couple of dead hostiles. That's about it. Moving back to you. Got a hostile on the beach patrolling. Let me know if you decide to take him out. I'll make it look good on stream.
Just gonna get closer into cover before I go live.
Copy. Nope. That guy was right on me. Another hostile engaging me. I don't have a visual. Definitely audible somewhere northwest. I'm loading.
I don't see him.
Oh, we got somebody very close. Oh, shit. Yeah, somebody very close. I heard him switch fire mode. He's out. Fuck. Yeah, we got somebody southeast as well, down the staircase. Shot at him a bit. He fucked off. I'm entering the, oh, shit. Yeah, watch yourself. Oh, what? I attacked you? It says I attacked you.
No, I never took any hits.
Oh, what the fuck? I was marked as an aggressor for some reason. We definitely want to make it, we might want to retreat a bit, because I have no idea where I'm getting shot from right now.
Yeah, they can definitely see me. My screen's going all blurry.
Yeah. I got one guy somewhere down southwest. He's out. I'm crossing here. Holy fuck. Alright, I'm gonna push out and provide some suppressive fire, okay? Here we go. Fuck, I'm reloading. In cover again. Shit. I got a guy down northwest. Oh shit, I'm dead again, bro. Oh my god. Oh, what the fuck is this? Why do I just insta-die? What's with that? Give me a fucking chance here. The fuck, dude? Cursor, how about you do what I wanted to? What the fuck? What is that? Like twice in a row like that? And I'm even suppressing fire and everything and they're just like tanking that shit no problem? Come on, that's bullshit, dude. The fucking insta-deaths bullshit is getting a little fucking bullshitty, dude. Straight up folded. I don't even know where the fuck I got shot from.
I think I've cleared it for now.
Yeah, sound good. I gotta play more slower, I think.
I've never noticed that before, but they seem to be pushing us a lot more in PvP.
Dude, it's sick. I love it. But I need to adapt to it more, I think, maybe. But yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting it. They just kept pushing. I was expecting just to stand there and hide.
Yeah. Folded. There's so many songs I gotta remove from this playlist. Also, don't forget to notice if there's other shots going on somewhere else where you're not shooting. Like if it's suppressed, if it's yeah, we gotta really keep an eye out, ear out for that.
Yeah, roger.
Cause you gotta be like, I'm trying to practice it so like in PvE, the second I hear something, I turn in the direction I heard it. And then I look at the fucking compass, because then I can be like, okay, in that direction I heard this thing. so I know where shit is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because everything in this game just takes a massive getting used to, and I
There's
fucking
definitely no
love
friendlies
it.
on the map here, so anything I hear is
Oh yeah.
hostile.
Yes, sir. Goddamn right. It would be cool if we could like get the drop on them and then ask them what faction they're in. And if they're in CSI, they're dead. And if they're LRI, we will let them go, unless they fucking shoot us, obviously, right? This game is so beautiful, dude. Have you noticed that it feels like
I'm either
forced
paranoid
motion
or I can
blur?
hear footsteps.
Not really. Wait, sorry. You said you hear footsteps?
Yeah, I know, I'm just paranoid, but for a second there, I swore I could have heard some footsteps moving around behind me.
Ah, fuck. You should probably check.
Is that you coming in on the heli?
Correct. I'm moving my ass.
Roger. Right, I'm gonna go and see if I can figure out if that was a person or not.
Yeah, go ahead. Might be AI like snooping in on you, bro, because they've done that in the past.
I mean, I could have just been, like, my ears could have just been making it up, but
Right.
it sounded a wee bit like footsteps.
Bad time to capture lap miles off. Yeah, it shit happens. Sometimes it happens. Honestly, I swear I just heard footsteps too. What the fuck? I'm pretty much here. This is me on your behind.
Roger, I've had a look down the road, I can't see anybody.
Oh my god! What? I can't loop me! I'm an aggressor! What the fuck? Oh my god, I think it was because I accidentally hit you once, but apparently I didn't hit you or something. What the fuck? That was only like a 5-minute timer too.
I hit there.
Oh, fuck me, dude. Would you mind like picking all my shit and then dropping it? Because otherwise I'm a little fucked. It is the real Mr. Beef. Hello, sir. Lint man. Oh, thank you. Dude, thank you. Yes. Oh my god, bro. Thank you so much. Yep. Yep. Yep.
There you go, man, that's everything.
Fucking sucks that this is the way that we had to do it. How long is your timer now on the aggressor shit?
Where did I find that out?
You just hit tab once and it should be up to your right somewhere.
No, I don't see anything.
Wait, really? Oh, I was an aggressor! Oh shit, yeah. It's fine, because I was an aggressor. Perfect. Alright, let's keep moving. I think if we go in from the downstairs, that might be the... Shit. Holy fuck. He was Oh, there's one more guy down there. Watch out. Inside. Just... Okay, well, no. Fuck it. Let's go.
Okay, I'm gonna look right.
Loading. Watch your right. Watch your right. Oh my god. I got him. Fucking hell. Alright, good shit. I'm on your 6. Okay, if you push left, I'm gonna push right. In 3, 2, 1, go. I'm clear on my end. I'm not. There's somebody way further down there. I can't see him properly. Never mind, he's out. We're good. We got some... Oh, shit.
Yeah, I took a hit there, but it should be good to keep fighting it out.
Alright, copy. Let's just hold security somewhere for a second and make sure we're all good. I definitely need some more ammo. Yeah, I'm pretty much yellow on ammo, so I'm gonna hit single fire from now on. Yo, so sorry, LK. What's up, dude? Oh shit. Hostile inside here. Oh! I'm hit. Light bleed. Watch yourself.
One down.
Copy that. Moving. Dude, thank you so much, Calfee. I really appreciate that. Alright, rear of the kitchen is clear.
Right, I'm gonna heal up.
Copy that. You go ahead. I got a light bleed myself.
Ah, never mind. I've healed over time.
Copy. Ginty, I'm gonna put it like this. I'm extremely picky with everything I play. This is by far my all-time favorite first-person shooter. Every type of dream in a first-person universe you want, it can all be achieved in this game. Shit. Oh, nice one. Okay, I'm gonna push through here. Okay, I doubt there's anybody in these rooms here. Yeah, it's clear in here. Alright, I'm opening this door. Whenever I open it, wait, see if you can, is there space for you on the left of me here? Okay, there is. I'm gonna open it and you fucking peek through. You ready?
Yeah, ready?
Opening. Watch your left. Yeah. I got your right. I got your right. Right's clear. Alright, let's push through to the offices. You ready?
Ready?
Opening. He's on your left. Immediate left. Good shit. I'm opening these doors. Alright, let's see what
Oh,
we got.
damn, you've got a key for that.
Yeah, I picked it up from the boss the other day. It was pretty dope.
Nice.
Fucking ass shit. Yes! I got it. That's so sick. I finally got the golden gun. Hi, maybe baby skatey babies.
Do you need ammo?
Let me check.
I've still got a fair bit of M855 left.
I could do it with like one band or some shit. That'd be good.
Okay, I'll drop it in this crate.
Copy. Jeg hygger bare, babies. Hvad laver du? Min elskede. Dude, this was more than enough. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I need to get home to get my fucking shit repaired. Alright, I'm green. I'm opening some more doors. Here we go! Southwest. That was southwest. Watch down right and left. Yeah, that's funny, Dano, you motherfucker, dude. Oh, you motherfucker. I'm too focused. Dude, they're right down there. They're right down here. Really, dude?
You down?
Yes! Yeah, I'm dead. Again! What the fuck? I was moving and everything! What? Ah!
Yeah, you're a player.
Dude, how the fuck did I just die? What? I'm dead. My gear's really fucked now, but I'm gonna come back to my body. Dude, it's a different type of bad luck, dude. Yo, Fuzz. Oh no. 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 Stop fucking SpongeBob. I'm serious. Stop it. What is it with you people? Are you hurting him at this point? What's going on? Dude, the AI goes crazy. What the heck was that? That was crazy, dude. Alright, I'm moving out from base camp. He got so many holes, though. Yeah, that's true. Damn. Yeah. Not lying. I'm still about. Here you go, baby. It's still a spill.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Kanye! What the heck? So many spongy holies. Yeah. Well, we got 19 viewers. I gotta put fucking PvP in the title more. Is that really what did it? People are just like, yeah, PvP, let's go do it. Yeah, JC, you like that shit? It's funny. Everybody can do it. You don't have to be a subscriber or nothing. The only thing you need to be a subscriber for is PvPness. Goddamn right. Is the Cards Against Humanity as well as the Polaroids, but that's about it. Should we take some Polaroids? My subby guys. Polaroid stuff. Let's get it done. Oh, he said X. Nah. Wait. No, my face. Oh, god damn. Come on. Well, I didn't specify, so that's fair play. Haha, that's funny. Stupid. Ser usted med, scat? My girlfriend never stops by my stream. I always get so happy when she's here. Cool game. Cool game. Wow. Oh, that's a fucking crazy Polaroid. What? That looks so sick. That actually looked really cool. Oops. I love when he dives down like this. 1 minute until a touchdown.
Jeez, I don't know where this guy is, but he's accurate.
Wait, it's a player?
I didn't think so, but I mean, I barely peeked and he was popping rounds right past my head.
Fuck, it's a player. Are you still alive?
Yeah, I'm still alive, just at your body.
Alright, copy that.
Just trying to figure out where this guy is. I think he's over by, in between, like, the main road and the golf course.
Yeah, he's probably, like, just lined the fuck down, because that's pretty much a point far enough away that he can, you know, that he's always got a clear sight and is able to see somebody at all times. I think my body is behind a barrier, so he won't be able to see it. Oh, there's a guy right here. Oh, shit. Oh, Armory Forger? I'm gonna get on Armory Forger sooner or later. But, I don't know. The thing is, I've already played Arma so much, dude.
Come in through the hotel, just keep low, because as soon as I stood up, there was shots coming in.
I'm gonna come in from the same side that we made entry from. But I'm afraid, people might have respawned out here. Been thinking about playing this? How about just playing it? It's incredible. There's nothing that compares, man. It is. Wait.
Got me to fall back?
No, you're good. Keep holding security. I'm busting my ass. Let's see what IR is doing. I'm busting my ass? Come on. Is that what you said? Oh, whatever. Whatever, mate. Ooh, fuck. He is not fucking around. He's not fucking around. Shoot him up. Shoot him up.
So it's not a player, it was just a bunch of like 4 or 5 AI all in the same spot.
Okay.
Just taking out most of them.
All right. Okay, let's see here. Fucking little shoddy action here. Really don't wanna do nothing like that. No way! Oh! 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 What the fuck? Yo! What the holy shit, dude? Oh my god! Yo! Bro, I got a key for you, man. Oh my god, dude. I got a key for you, dog. Holy shit.
Yeah? What did you get?
What do you think I got, bro? Holy
No
shit.
way.
I'm dead.
Really?
I'm dead ass.
Damn, nice, man.
All right, come here, come here. I'm on. Where are you right now? Yeah, you're on my body. I see. Move
Yeah.
directly backwards, down towards the hotel. I'm right around the corner to the right. I look exactly like This is me. Oh wait, no, keep moving straight. This is me. Don't worry. Oh shit, man, because I look fucking like the boss or some shit. Bro, what the
If
fuck?
you weren't talking to me, I would have shot you, because you do look like the boss.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There you go. It's in there. Dude, let's go. The fucking key, bro.
Fuck, man, thank you.
I
Looking for
fucking
that
got
for
you, dude.
ages.
Dude, I got you, bro. Say less. Yeah. Love the radio FS. Yeah,
Right,
man.
stay
It's
low on your body, because there's still someone there popping shots. He
Oh.
doesn't seem to see me when
Wait,
I'm
did you
crouched.
grab the max too? Can you give him back the max real fast?
Oh, yeah, sorry, here we go.
ODK! What's up, baby? Oh, man. ODK, very soon you and
I'm gonna see
I.
if I can find this guy and cover you if you go for your body.
Yeah, copy.
Stay crouched, you can't seem to see me when I'm crouched. Dropped them, found them.
Oh! Is that AI?
I don't know about that shot.
Oh, well.
Just get your stuff, man, I'll hold security for it.
Oh, I gotta get fucking home, dude. We need to RTB, dude. Yeah, let's start making our way towards back towards where we came from, because I'm not about to lose all this shit. All my gear is
Roger.
fucked. All right, I'm moving.
Give me 2 secs just to load up mags and that in case we get into contact.
Yep, copy that. I'm gonna check myself. I'm pretty much good, right? No, 2 rounds. Sidearm.
Should be good. Footsteps.
Footsteps? I hope that was me. I'm pretty sure that was me. I'm pretty sure you heard me,
I hope so. I'm shitting it now.
But it's awesome though, right?
It's awesome, but I'm shitting it.
Yeah, dude. Oh my. Oh. Oh wait! Shoot! He sees. Sorry, we're on a separate
man.
VC. Holy fuck! You scared the fuck out of us. What do you need? Come over here. Let me provide some first aid.
I'm just doing a task. I'm good, bro. Just let me die on it. It's fine. I'm literally, do not help me.
No, I got you. We got you, man. Yeah. Oh, you had a light bleed? That's all you got?
Yeah.
Man, I knew I heard
bro.
footsteps and I got such a fright. I'm sorry,
my
dude.
God. Very rare stud after key. Yeah, I know. Fucking hell. Pretty cool of you to not shoot back. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. I mean, I looked at the map.
Damn
I
it.
heard some sounds. I was like, yeah, there's 2 fucking blue dots. I was like, hell yeah, I'm going up.
Okay,
Yeah,
so.
that's what we should have done, but I'm
Yeah.
afraid we never. I'm sorry, dude.
Yeah. Keep in mind, though, there might be some hostile activity somewhere southwest. We're not too sure if that was a player or not, but I got.
literally just came in naked to do my task. I'm literally done, so I don't even care anymore. Just
Oh, if you want to RTB, you can do it with us.
Tell me where to go. I'm literally gonna go around outside and keep you fucking free.
No. Follow us. Let's just RTB. Come with us.
Yeah, we'll just head back anyway, dude.
Oh, there's a patrol backpack in here. You should switch that one out with yours. By the way, if we suddenly get really quiet, it's because we're sitting on a separate radio application, talking.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's
All
fine.
right. TeamSpeak radio application. Who am I kidding? All right. I shot so many rounds into that dude, and he just had a light bleed. That's crazy.
Hopefully this should be clear for us getting back.
I'm pretty sure it is. No way things respawn out here. But yeah, everybody, welcome to my stream. To those of you who have never been here before, I can't believe how many people just stopped by solely because it's... You okay, dude?
Yeah, I'm good, bro.
Holy shit. Solid fucking guy out there. Holy goddamn shit. Yeah, fuck it. Let's just RTB. He was just
That's
fucking
a war
gunning.
fighter.
Yeah, damn. No fucks given at all. What the fuck? Actually, let's get behind some cover. We don't know if we have fucking hostiles waiting at the waterfall just zoomed in on our faces or some shit. Oh my god, that was scary. I'm gonna call RTB while I'm here.
Raven, wheels up for Hotel 1.
Alright, 2 minutes. Oh, I did just check my ammo, but like, I'm just scared right now. Oh, whoops. Misfire. Right, you never know when you need that extra round, bro. Like, it looks stupid shooting one round and reloading, but trust me when I say, you never know. Holy fuck. I aggroed them. That's on me. We got a chopper touching down in a minute and 30. You really believe the PvEV, the PvPvE, the title?
Am I on American servers? Why do you guys speak English so good?
Oh.
Where are you guys from?
No, I'm Danish. I just really speak English pretty well. Yeah, that's all it is. I am Danish though. And also, no, you're on Europe East, by the way.
I mean, yeah, I'm from Norway, so.
Oh, fantastisk!
Yeah.
Fantastisk. Ja, men jag så ska du måske på då. Efter
Now
du
you don't
spelar.
sound American anymore, yeah.
Yeah. "32 seconds. Fuck, I forget we might have to actually hold the perimeter and be sure not to get fucked up. At least, like, keep us moving or some shit. That's our bird. Yo, what is that fucking hilltop right there, bro? Yo.
I'm at the LZ. Hurry up and get in. Ready up. We're taking off.
Whew. That was fun. I feel alive. That was awesome, dude. I just gotta repair my shit and we can come right back. I think, if everything respawned.
Yeah, no worries.
We can also go hit up somewhere else, maybe.
I know they're obviously not going to show you on the map where the other factions are, but it'd be good if they told you like how many was in the server, so that you know you're not just running about an empty server.
Yeah, that would be nice. Fantastisk, yeah, Oliver. Oh, that's funny. Oliver, can you believe that soon you can play this game with me, bro? I can't fucking wait, dog. You and I, we're gonna have so much fun in this game, dude. I'm gonna teach you everything there is to know, okay?
I proper shot a brick when I saw him. Like I
Dude,
saw him,
same!
like a deer in headlights. I was staring at him, and then
Yeah.
when you fired, I was like, right, kill mode. Let's
Yeah,
go.
fuck it,
And
let's kill him.
realized it was a friendly.
Oh, that's funny, dude. Yeah, we need to. It's kind of crazy to me that we didn't kill him, but all he got was a light bleed. Like, what the fuck? How is that the only thing he got?
I'm surprised. I mean, I might not have landed them all, but I fired like a good maybe 5-6 rounds.
Yeah, same. I think when I first started firing, I maybe forgot that I had
And
it
the
on simple.
adrenaline's pumping now.
It's nice, right? This is what makes the game incredible, dude. Can't fucking wait, brother. Soon. Yeah, when though? So I know Oliver still needs a graphics card, but once he's got that,
It's
he's
like
gonna.
the first time you go to factory on Tarkov.
Oh, yep, exactly like that, bro. Yep, exactly like that. Oh, that fuck. I'll never forget that. You know what? That makes me sad. Tarkov used to be dope. Now it's just fucking ass.
Approaching the LZ. 1 minute.
Yeah, now it's just fucking ass, dude. Still the same bullshit. Yeah. That's all he needs to do. Graphics card and trip home to me, and we're gonna build the whole fucking computer right here in front of the stream, bro. It's gonna be amazing. You really believe the PvPvE in the title is the thing that attracted attention? That's what
Get ready.
I do
30
think so.
seconds.
I actually do think so. I do think that people might have been, or maybe like everybody's just a little more interested in what the fuck people are doing in Greystone Warfare. I don't know if because I look at I look at the Steam charts for Greystone Warfare almost weekly. It hasn't really. You know what? We could check right now actually. Yeah, let's check right now. Fuck it.
Exfil completed. Good to have you back.
Okay. So before we do anything else. Bum 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 bum. First, I gotta repair everything. Oh! What? Okay, so this is still good. Sidearm is still okay. This didn't lose anything. I wonder if these lose anything. They don't. Okay, but my M2 is fucking cooked. That thing is done for. Where do I have my other, Damn.
Oh man, I can't believe you found that key. Awesome.
Hell yeah, dude. And I already had it, so I thought, fuck it. You need that shit.
So shiny.
Yep. It's so shiny, dude. Actually unload.
The only one I need to find now then is the one for the loot room in HQ of Fort Nerith. And then that's me. I think I've got pretty much all of them.
We can go focus on that if you wanna. Nice.
I'm game for everything, man.
Alright.
You want to switch back to PvE once your buddy comes on?
Yeah, we can do that.
Or we
Oh.
can stay in this, I don't mind.
Wait,
If
he
he's doing
says.
missions, it's probably better in PvE.
Yeah, it definitely is. But he says rain check in chat, so I don't think he's gonna join tonight.
Alright, fair enough.
Why can't I sell this? Is it just that shit? Damn it. I'm running so low on fucking on M2s right now. Also, I think my game is like bugging out a little bit.
I can drop you a couple M2s.
Well, no, I was just saying. But give me 1 sec here. I don't know. I feel like I might have to restart my game because my game's bugging out and doing weird shit right now. Fat. Yeah, dude. Fat. Very fat rounds right here, boy. You know what? Yeah, I feel like I would feel the most safe with that. I don't want some shit happening while I'm in PvP. I'm gonna restart my game.
No worries.
Yo, by the way, everybody, if you guys are brand new here, welcome to my stream. I made a Greystone Warfare specific Discord. It's called Element 1. Join Element 1. Okay, all the graphic you see right here and everything, boom, all made by me. I'm very excited for that super fucking dope spot. Seriously, go check it out. We're very serious about the shit that we do, and yes, we should definitely check out the Steam charts real fast. Let's go do that. I think I just searched Greystone. Oh, checking it out now. Fuck yeah, dude. Oh shit! It is increasing. Yes, it's increasing. Or wait. Oh wait, no, it's definitely increasing. It's got to be increasing, bro. Man, but it just doesn't look like that when it's like this, bro. Oh, I hate this so much. But I just remember, like, the last time that I checked it, the 24-hour peak was like 1900, and it kept being 1900 every time I fucking typed it, you know? I'm typing in short because I got potato grease on my fingies. It's all good, broskis. But yeah, we need more people playing this game, man, for real. No, let's put this on. I don't know if I still have that, Oliver. Oliver, let me go check it out. Oh, also, scroll down underneath my stream and check out like all the shit that I do. I think you guys might like it. Camera. Do I still have it somewhere? Wait. Oh, no, I got it. I have it, Oliver. Oh, fuck me. It's a 7.5 hour long stream. Just so you know, man. Sorry, I'm taking a minute here. I was spending some time with chat. All right. I know the drill. Oh, man, my fucking shit is itchy. You're streaming for 7 hours today? No. No. I got work in the, I gotta work tonight. I got a night shift, so I'm gonna be up for many more hours than how long I'm up for now, but yeah. Also, girlfriend might stop by sometime soon, and then we're gonna eat some food. We're gonna eat some food. Wait, IR, it says you're already in a squad.
Yeah, I just sent you an invite.
Oh, you already deployed?
Yeah, I just stayed in the the same one. I can come out though.
No, it's acting weird. I think you might have to restart it as well. No, I'm not working Monday. The only days I do night shifts is Sunday night. Well, it's a little weird the next 2 weeks.
We'll see if that does anything.
Wait, say that again?
I've just left deployment. We'll
Okay.
see if I can invite you.
Copy that. That did the trick. I'm ready too, by the way. Okay, so wait, no, I think next week I am only working Thursday night, and then I gotta work Saturday night. Yeah, no, I don't remember. I'm not too sure. Usually it's only like Sunday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night, and that's it for the whole week. I work 3 days a week because the night shifts that I do they can be intense.
Oh, the server's quite busy.
Yeah, dude, it's gonna be a good time. My heart. I think I'm pretty much good to go for anything here. I don't get why there's so many people in here. Oh, wait. No, I think I know what's going on here. Never mind. Yo, what the fuck? There's so many, like, highly leveled guys out of Sawmill. You think they're doing PvP out there? There must be, right?
There's only one way to find out.
Well, I low-key want to go back to Midnight Sapphire and do what we just did.
Yeah, sounds good.
Let's do it.
Roger.
I'm pretty much ready for
that
that spot again anyway. But if you see a good offer for a graphics card, I'd love to say, yeah, no, of course.
Swing by the garage and get you another M2 as well.
Ah, right, yeah. That might not be a bad shout at all. And I'm good. I got my keys. I got my shit. I'm good to go, man.
Raven on station and ready to pick you up. Get ready, we're moving out.
Sorry about that. That was a little loud. My bad. Let's see what else we got. Oh, this song, dude. What time is it? Oh, it's 19. You did bring night vision, right? In your safe log?
I did not. No.
Shit. Okay. Because I think.
I didn't look at the time.
No, you're all good, man. Technically, you can sell the PC case, buy the graphics card, and then assemble the PC inside a drawer.
What about
Poke holes
torch?
in it. Oh my god. Yeah, a torch. Yeah, but the torch is also gonna give us away if we're playing PvP. Oh, this song is perfect, bro. And then we're dipping in.
Approaching the LZ. 1 minute.
Boy.
We're getting close. 30 seconds.
He's probably just trying to stay low so people don't get a clear shot on him. All right, here we go.
Move out!
All right. All right, seems like we're okay. Let's just go clear up the north side here. You think so? I love that you checked it out, dude. You're the first. Oh, shit. Oh, we fucking agreed on that one. No, 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 you're good. You're good. Even if I died, it's just a matter of, like, getting back here. It's all good. Pushed up a bit. All right, one more out. That might be really dangerous. No. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're green. Moving back towards the hotel. Commercial break. Bring her back. Oh shit. It's okay to distract B. In fact, throw a flashbang at him while he's mid-firefight. Yeah, great. Yeah. Chat, go ahead and do that. By all means. Have your fucking fun. Nah, it's funny. It is funny. I put it there on purpose to fuck myself up. Left side seems clear.
Right.
Copy. I went left. I want to check out. Oh, Jesus Christ. Ah, sorry. Somebody flashbanged me. Fucking hell, man. Oliver. I love that did I even put that behind a fucking paywall? I don't think I did. Oh, that's where I fucking got. Yo, watch your rear right here, bro. That's where I got shot from last time. What the fuck? Oh, God. Oh, my God.
Damn, I never even saw him.
He's down low. I got him. Fuck it. I'm moving back. Oh, I did? Oh, thank God. Yeah, you gotta pay to fuck me up. I swear to God. I'm back in the bridge. Copy. One hostile straight ahead. Peace out. Audible somewhere, right? Fuck. I'm moving up to secure cover here. Oh shit, fuck all that. I'm moving up.
Drop them.
Alright, copy. Gotta pay him like $2,000 to be able to do it. Yep, yep, All right, I'm gonna push in a little bit over here.
Drop 2 on the balcony.
Yeah, I got one underneath the building. Yeah, somebody's shooting at me. I don't know from where. Fuck. I'm in that fucking situation again. I'm moving back. I'm in cover. Oh, I see you, buddy. Took some shots. One's very close to you. Watch your 12. Yeah, there you go. Yep, you're good. Another hostile out. Somebody straight ahead here. Alright, we got a couple of tankos real close here to the little... Oh, shit.
Took a hit, but I'm good.
Okay, copy. I'm hearing a shit ton of fucking audible inside the building. Alright, moving up. Fuck. Watch your rear. Watch your rear. Okay, rear's clear. Rear's clear. I'm inside with you. Fuck ton of dudes on the staircase again, 100%. Watch yourself. Loading.
Reloading.
Loading again. Okay, we're good. Let's hold security for a minute. Stop pushing. Holy fuck. Pack a couple mags. I think we need it. I got a light bleed. I'm treating it. Jesus Christ. We fucked dudes up, bro. Holy fuck. Is the boss here? Dude! Oh.
You get that key again?
Wait. Imagine if I did. No, I didn't, but the boss is right here. You go ahead and take his weapon if you want it.
Take it if you want it, bro.
Alright.
I've got quite a few of them.
I'll fucking grab it. Alright, I'm on your 6. Let's do it.
Do you want to do the same again?
Yeah, copy. Alright, in position. You okay?
No, he hit me bad there.
Alright. I'll hold security. Oh, I'm in a coma. Don't know from where. Don't push it. Don't push it. Just get in security. Fuck, dude. Ignore my body for now. Just make sure you're okay. Yeah, fuck that. I only have a medium bleed. You're okay. You can take your time.
Okay, I need to patch myself up before I bleed to death.
Holy shit. Dude, I don't know what the fuck is up with this, man. I keep dying to shit I can't fucking see, I guess. God damn. Deja vu got the bodies in the stairs the same way as last time. Yeah. Beef getting folded 24/7. Come on. Leave me out of this goddamn here shit. Okay, yeah. It's definitely getting bad on my end. I wish you could drag me downstairs or some shit. I just need a CT right away. Yeah.
It's not clear yet, so get up and book it down the stairs.
Yeah. Sound good. Oh, fuck. I'm afraid that might be other people joining us. Fuck, let's go.
If it is, they're not friendly.
Yeah. Copy. Alright, I got a CT on me. I definitely need, I need some, words in my mouth at the same time. I need some surgery is what I meant to say, yeah. Yeah, just one of them.
I need surgery as well, once we're done.
Alright, copy. Alright, 1 sec. Nope, stop moving. Alright, performing surgery. It's weird how there's like this one crazy thing that just really fucks us up. How are you doing on blood loss?
Yeah, that's me all good.
Yeah, okay. I got you blood back too. I still need a bunch of fucking blood. Get your heart racing, huh? No, I'm good. I got it. You hold security. There's definitely people out to our left.
Yeah, they're getting aggroed. Can hear footsteps.
I'm reloading. Alright, you take the staircase, I take the left. Let's go. Moving. Alright, guy out here is down. Yeah, what the fuck key is this? Just got a hotel. Oh. Oh,
I'm good,
shit.
there's just a guy at the window behind me.
Yeah, gotcha. Fucking hell. 1 sec, I'm loading. Alright, you ready to do this?
Ready?
Did someone say gray zone warfare?
Sorry, it's a dude right there. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, I'm clear. Oh my god, dude! I'm in a coma. Left side somewhere. Right there, yeah, somewhere out there. Dude, what the fuck? Like, how am I standing there for that long? And then suddenly, like, the fuck? Like, we're being so loud. The AI should know where we are, and they should engage us when they fucking see me. Watch out, dude. I think they're shooting right at us. Oh my god, dude. Ugh.
I was hoping that he was just gonna keep shooting you, because I could see the blood come out here,
Yeah.
but nah.
That's so fucked up. Like, what the fuck, dude? That is so fucked up. Maybe we're playing a little too aggressive then. There's no friendlies in my area, right?
Nah, nothing.
All right. What's up, Jordan? Leave him out of this? What? Terrain check is off the table. Are you joining now? I gotta go get my shit first. I don't even know what the fuck to bring here. I think I might just bring Yeah, I do have one stored away with like 60 rounds in it. Maybe I should just go with that, honestly. This is the cool one. You know what, dude? I'm just gonna grab a rake off of one of those guys that we killed upon initial entry. You should do the same. That way we don't have to grab anything. We can just fucking make our way all the way in there.
Yeah, I've just taken a shit gun with
Raven
one mag
dispatch.
and 2
Moving
ammo.
to base camp.
Oh, dude. Sound good. I call transport. 2 minutes? Fucking 2 minutes? What the fuck? Ah. But now, because I died twice, at least I got in a coma both times, but because I died twice, I now have to, again, repair all my shit. You know, like, I'd have to go all the way back. Fuck, dude. Oh, well. Also good call? Yeah. Do I call you Brent? What do I call you, by the way? Brent? I'm guessing is it?
If you're running low on kit, we can always do a couple TV runs to move
Yeah.
up again.
Yeah, we should do that. I think Amiro, he also said the rain check is off the table, so he might come on to play. We could do some of his missions.
Ah, nice.
Call him VW like the Mark IV. Are you into cars, Brent, by chance? Because if you are, join Aegis Visuals. Join Aegis Visuals. There it is. It's my other community. Oh, you do? That's gas. Yeah. Yeah, we're all about cars here, too. We love cars, dude. Oh, little fort. Little fort. You know what? This isn't a real stream if Fuzz doesn't stop by with the classics. I'm just saying. It's not a real stream, dude. It's a fake one. Alright? Fake bullshit stream. Alright, here we go. Let's go grab my shit. And IR shit.
ODK.
ODK. Love to see it if y'all would love to see if you feel like sharing pics of it in Aegis. Yeah, for sure. It's my 5th month sub. Oh shit! I did click it. I did click to include it in the message, but it didn't show up. Man.
Man, I hate the chopper run with no headset.
Oh yeah, I always turn it down, like just for the chopper run, so I don't have to think about it. But yeah. Yeah, force. Fuck right, mate. Yeah, mates. That's cool, dude. 5 months already? Time is flying, bro. I swear to God. Beep, beep. Time is flying, and flying is time. Do, 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 do. I still gotta set up like the little, the different, holy shit. Oh. Oish. I gotta set up the different, like, roll cameras for this camera here. So you got support, Overwatch, breacher, and medic. Got all 4. I think I might end up being either the breacher or the medic. I kind of like being the medic because I know I got my medic shit down. You feel me? Fuck, dude. It's night. I'm afraid it's gonna be really dark once we reach the location.
Could work in our advantage though. It'll be harder for them to
Yeah.
see us, pick us off.
Yeah, that's true. But I feel
we
like
don't run into players that are fully kitted.
yeah. Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure they won't fucking shoot us if we're just, you know, wearing nothing. I think they're gonna talk with us maybe even. But I feel like a mix of breacher and medic. Yeah, that's how I feel too. That's how I feel
Keep
too.
my gun holstered so we're not a threat.
Yep. You know what? I think I might actually create a like 4 different barter offers where one is Breacher, one is Overwatch, and one is Medic, and one is support. Because I figured out that as a support guy... Oh, Fuss, go to bed. Yeah, dude. I got you, man. Sleep tight, brother. I hope to talk to you soon, man. It's been too long. I love you. Little hug, little kiss. Little kiss. Big hug, little kiss. Soons? Fuck yeah, dude. Go, go, go. We must. Yeah, mate. Fuck right, mate. Alright, here we go. I swear to God, if they respawn, I'm gonna be sad. The fact that we're all the way in there, bro, sucks.
Yeah, I've only got 1 mag if they have respawned.
Shit.
Just try and drop 1 or 2.
I'm dead.
Well, they've respawned then.
I don't think so. I think that was a player. I guess maybe that would say on my screen if it was, right?
Damn.
Yeah, I should tell you.
Okay, no, it didn't. Yeah, you can push that guy. That was not a player. Yo, what the fuck is...
Oh shit, there's quite a few of them.
They're gonna zone in on you now. Fuck my life, dude. Holy fuck, this guy just scared the shit out of me. No, it's fine. I could still make my way towards him.
I have 6 rounds left.
There's a body immediately to your left. You should be able to pick up his gun and his armor. I want to make my way towards you as well.
Raven, wheels up for base camp.
I'm actually really tired of this. Like, now, that's getting to a point where that's fucking annoying, you know? Like, just dying that fucking fast. Like, I've touched down and died immediately a couple of times now. And I have barely played for like 3 hours. I haven't even played it for 2! Oh my god! Like, that's some bullshit, dude. Come on. You know what I mean? It's like, come on, dog. Oh, come on. $10? Don't worry, just be happy you didn't experience 0.1 AI. I know it was way worse than this. But like...
I managed to drop another one. You'll be able to grab his stuff when we move up.
Alright, sweet. Yeah. If they already respawned, then I think we might have a fucking problem. Okay, maybe I just pushed too hard, man. Maybe I need to seriously just lay the fuck low and not push that hard. And at all times, just know that this isn't PvE, it's PvP. Play like it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's easy done though. I keep forgetting sometimes that we're PvP.
Yeah, same. 100% same. But no, Brent, for real, like, We're serious. We're not. I'm not fucking about. I'm in this game to fucking stay for good. You know what I mean? It counts for everybody that's new here, just joining. This is it. I haven't fucking been playing anything else for so long. You know, I am going to. I know for sure I'm going to. I'm not gonna only play this game. I'm definitely. There's other games I want to play that that I have all my intention to focus on. So, but yeah, this has just been such an incredible journey already, and I'm gonna keep creating really cool content for this game. But Amiru, my girlfriend's probably gonna get here in not too long, so I don't know how long I'm gonna stay live for. Just so you keep that in mind. But we can probably like play after we've eaten some dinner. GZW has my attention 100%. Lol, that's why I play at the moment. That's all I play at the moment. Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like other people in the Discord might actually be down to just sit and chill and like play and stuff.
Those guys in the hotel will have spawned in by now, I think.
Fuck my life, dude. I'm touching down here in like 10 seconds. 10 seconds. The unfortunate thing is now I need you to pick up all my shit and drop it again. If that's okay with you.
Yeah, of course, man.
Hell yeah.
That's if we make it in there, of course.
Yep, sure is. I feel like this is gonna be the last try on my end. If I don't succeed this time, I'm just gonna grab a new gear and go play PvE, get some loot in.
Yeah, I've not lost anything that I can't find again pretty easily.
Yeah, same. This is me running in.
Roger. I dropped the guy on the bridge just ahead.
I got some real fucking bullshit gun right now. Is there anybody here you haven't looted?
Just the guy who dropped on the bridge.
Alright, let's move. Yeah, I'm gonna start actually crouching. Watch to the left here. There might be somebody right there to our left at the end of this bridge. Alright, I'm good.
I'm gonna try and do this quiet. I'm not gonna shoot if I have to, just in case they have to spawn back in.
Agreed. I jumped the wall here.
Roger, I'm just approaching the entrance from the road. Coming through now.
Copy. Fuck, I got eyes on a guy and he's looking right at me. I don't think he actually saw me though. But he might investigate in our direction. He was down at the beach.
Roger. don't see anyone on the balcony, so that might be a good sign.
I think so too. Primarily, they
Yeah,
were
there's
just
no
on
bodies
the
here.
southwest side, I think.
The other bodies are still here, so we should be alright. Other than whoever it was that dropped us, of course. Man, you can see all the bullet holes in the wall.
Yeah, it's sick. I hear movement. I'm gonna go find this fucker and kill him. I'll be right back. Oh, he's here. Don't peek this corner, okay? You're okay where you are. Watch yourself.
Just at your body.
He's
Whenever
out.
you're ready, I'll start dropping your stuff.
Copy. I heard him starting to reload. That was fucking genius. Alright, I'm moving to you. That's me running.
Right, that's everything.
Gotta spam this shit? Bro, you are a fucking savior. I can't believe we actually did it.
I didn't have high hopes for us, to be honest, but we managed it.
Dude, same. Oh my god, all my shit is done for. 25. Yeah, I'm good to fucking. I'm good to RTB right now. Actually, I'm gonna switch to night vision while I still can. No. Yeah, this is good. Anything worthwhile in here?
There's a couple of things in the...
Just gonna
box that
leave
are
the stream up on TV, lurking.
Oh shit, there it is.
There wasn't anything special, just a ring.
Yeah, copy. 5 months. God damn, bro. Thank you so much, man.
Got one of those Tang Glocks if you want it. I've got, I think, 2 or 3 of them.
Sure. Oh, dude. That's so sick. I got 3 myself now. Thank you, my good sir. We can RTB. Fuck this shit. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, sounds good. Roll your mags and that good to go, yeah?
Yeah, I already repacked. You need to repack?
That's me done.
Copy that. Let's move. Hit the floor. I swear I heard something. Okay, maybe we're good. Holy fuck. No, I think we're good.
I've just checked, there's definitely no friendlies in the area.
Alright, copy. Let's keep moving. Pushing. Yeah, we're clear. I'm gonna call RTB. Whew!
Raven, wheels up for Hotel 1.
Get the fuck out of here. 1 minute 30. Man, fuck all that shit, dog. Fuck me, dude. I'm happy to be out of here. Imagine if somebody's just sitting here waiting.
I'm just gonna hold back in the trees a wee bit until it comes.
Yeah, same. I'm rustling about a little bit, but I stopped.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit still now.
Alright, here we go. I'm gonna start running at 5.
Landing, get in, go! Get ready, we're moving out.
Ooh, boy, we made it. Fuck my life, dude. I wasn't ready to lose a new kid and then still not having actually been in any PvP.
I think the only player I shot was our friendly.
Yeah, where's the friendly, dude? Can you believe it? Oh, man. Damn it. Oh, well. Got home with something and another goddamn Gucci Glock. Gucci Glock with the flip-flop. Gucci Glock on my sock. Sock a flock on my slock. Spocky block at your dog. It's Sev, right? What the fuck is that? I don't know what brand that is. How big is this scope? Because it looks humongous. Oh, Amiru, what's up, dude?
Hello. Is this working then?
Yeah, I hear you. You hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
So it is 18 times 50.
Not much, not much.
We can hop on PvE once I've fixed all my shit. We can switch over.
Yeah, alright, no worries. Take time.
Get your flip flop. You said you made it out of Nam Taven?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, it's dope. Whoa, my hair. It's crazy. Gucci flip flop. Flippity bippity slip.
Approaching the LZ. 1 minute.
Oh. Yo, Brent. Just so you know. Oh, you know. I see LK told you. Yeah. No, okay. Yeah. It's all good. It's all good. Never mind. No, no shame. No shame.
We're getting close. 30 seconds.
Mud slap is not.
Exfil completed. Good to have you back.
To have real bakes. Gucci flip floppings. Oh man, I need to replenish all my meds. Dun, 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 dun. I can't sell this M2 for some reason. It's really annoying.
Is there something in it?
No, nothing.
Is it because of the durability, maybe? No, that shouldn't matter.
It's gotta be because it's a really horrible durability. Thank you, son. May I have another? You're crazy. I threw it in the fucking donation box in case somebody wants my destroyed shit. I'm out. I don't have any more 5.5. Oh, I shot it all. It's done for, mate. Repair this bitch, cause fuck my life, I guess. Oh my god, it's like all my money is just going to repairs at this point. Man. God damn, man. Alright. Let's switch on over to PvE. Oh. Oh, shoot. Oh. Whoa. Wait. We need Emiro in here with us. That's literally one of my friend.
Can try seeing if you can come in the server. If not, I'll leave and we can all join together.
No, I'm in here. I'm in here. But you gotta make me the leader so I can invite him.
Hold on, my game's just froze.
You're all good. Oh, I'm all back. Replenish this one and that one. Let me know if you got that, Amiru. Oh, nice.
Yeah,
It works.
I got it. I am in
Yeah, it'd probably be okay. I think that's all I need. Did I store it all in here? I think it did. Yep. I don't know why I'm keeping all the berets. There's no reason to. I'm gonna jump off now, for now, but see you later, B. I'm out. Alright, dude. Talk to you later, yeah? I love you, mate. I fucking love you, mate. I fucking love you, mate. Oh, I gotta unload all this now. Scooby Boo. Yep, homosexual. Homosexual arenoses. What? Love you too, mate. Yeah, mate. Fuck right. Yeah, mate. Should I keep these or should I not keep these? Is the question.
Would you be able to see if there's anyone that's solo at FOB?
Yeah, let me just figure it out. One sec.
Yeah, take that.
Yo, boys. Boys. Is there somebody that's soloing here that wouldn't mind leaving so my friend can join? That would be very appreciated.
We're two, I'm afraid, here.
Oh, no worries. That's cool. Neuronod? Are you a solo guy? Oh well. If anything, we can just hop out and rematch so we all three can get in a session.
Yeah, we can do that if you want.
Let's do it. Oh, yes. 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 Oh, man, that was a good stretch. Oh. All right, let me know when you guys are ready.
I'm good to go. I'm good to go as well.
Let's do it. We're going YBL, right?
My tasks are at YBL, Vampire, and Hunter's Paradise.
Where do you want to go first? We're all yours.
I think Hunter's Paradise would probably be the best choice for this one.
Are we gonna go all out? What's it called? Fucking night vision?
We can do it, I don't mind.
Let's do it. I got mine. You go. You're in charge, by the way, boss. So whenever you got a mission and you're ready and you gotta go somewhere, we're good to go too.
Sounds good. I'm just gonna sort out some MVGs.
Okay, so we need one of these, one of these. We need 2 of each. Then we need one of those. No, wait, no, we don't need that at all. We need one of these. Oh, no, don't need that either. These. 2 of those. Then we need one of these as well. 2 of those.
Hello?
Wait.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello. Hello. Hello, friends.
Hello, Brad.
Hello. Hello there, my good friend. What are you guys up to, huh? You up to no good? It looks like it. Oh. I still have this. I should sell all of these, bro. I swear to God. I should sell these. I'm not gonna use them, bro. But I should probably keep them for the scopes, right? Maybe that's a good idea. Or at least a 20-inch barrel, because I know there's a 20-inch on this, right?
I think
Yeah.
I'm all good to go.
Alright, call the chopper. Call the chopper, guy. I'm good to go, too, man. Just been fucking around. You literally just Bluetooth reloaded your gun. That was beautiful. I think tonight's gonna be pretty tough for me, man. I'm tired already, and I got a 10-hour night shift here in like
Raven on station and ready to pick you up.
many hours.
That's Rufus Road.
All right, we're all on. Let's do it.
Strap in, we're heading out.
Is the radio thing working?
Is the what?
The radio effect thing for me.
It's not working?
No, is it working?
Oh, well, so it's strictly client-based. So how do I explain that? When you're done setting up your shit, it doesn't matter what you've done exactly. Nobody can hear what you're hearing. So I'm the one who decides if I want mic clicks and if you all sound like a radio. You get what I'm saying?
I get you.
So, but yeah, it's definitely working on my end. But is it working on your end?
I don't hear like the beeps when someone starts talking, but that's it.
Oh, you might have to go drag either it's the audio files or you just forgot to enable the click on and click offs.
I'll have a look later.
It's really easy. I can show you. If you go press on if you literally just go to tools and you go to options, you go to playback, and in the bottom left corner of the center column, it should say own client plays mic clicks and other clients play mic clicks. Make sure both of those are enabled.
Alright, speak now.
Yo, you should hear it yourself.
Yeah, that works.
Alright, good shit. I got a death wish.
Get ready. 1 minute.
Sounds like something you'd say. Someone didn't follow the guide, shaking my head. The future is here, old man. That's crazy. No, so check this out. There's like everybody in Element 1 don't know about the guide that's in Aegis. That's why there is no guide. So I've just obviously I don't want everybody just jumping in here. So I don't think I want to set up a guide just yet. You know what I mean?
Approaching the LZ. 30 seconds.
Death wish. I got a death wish, baby. Alright, we are touching down.
Move out!
Alright, let's take these fuckers out.
Alright, it's just scouting the dumping ground campsite and motel. Easy.
Sweet. Very easy. Holy shit, big sigh. Hey man, I think you broke it when you wrote ah. Sorry, man. Or it's just taking a really good long think. Oh, that actually scared me.
They are in trees as
Oh my god, I almost made my way past this little area right here. I'm gonna move up slow.
Yep.
Got both of them, they're down.
Good shit.
Loading. Proceeding across the bridge. It's hostile. He took some fucking shots. That dude is not feeling great right now, I swear to God.
Yeah, definitely not.
I'm hitting the dirt. Yeah, we got a couple hostiles in there. Alright. Yeah, good shit, boys. I'm gonna go secure the firing range.
Model, I'm gonna clear.
Copy. Who's got a flashlight on my rear? That scared the fuck
Be an
out of
IR
me.
one.
Fuck, they're everywhere. Watch your left. How are you doing? Amiro, you okay?
Yeah, I'm doing good.
Alright, copy. I got a light bleed.
I'm on more.
I'm treating it. IR is covering my ass here. Alright, I'm moving up. Checking my left. I got eyes on you. Watch yourself when you make your entry here. Oh! Alright, he's out.
Nice.
I'm on your left IR.
Roger.
Alright. Moving to the storage building.
Hostiles 195.
Copy that. I'm moving to you, Amiro. That's me with you, Amiro. Watch yourself here.
Yeah, there's one in dumping ground.
You cleared out the motel already?
Yeah, that's pretty clear.
Alright, copy that.
Dumping ground dead, I think. Well,
Yeah,
one is.
we're good.
I've also got a light bleed, but I'll treat it in a second.
Copy. Left side's clear. Yep. What else did you need to go check?
That's it for Hunter's Paradise.
Nice. Alright, where to next?
Bumper, then YBL.
Alright, Banpa it is.
Raven dispatched.
I
Moving to
called
Foxtrot 2.
transport for India 2. Let's head to the LC.
Good. Yeah, I only brought keys for here. I didn't bring Bumper keys, I'm afraid. Yeah, that's all good.
You don't need keys though, do you?
No.
Alright, copy. Dude, that flashlight. I know it wasn't a flashlight. It was an IR illuminator, but it fucking. I was like, oh, somebody behind me, and then I was like, what the fuck? That was fun. Fucking love this game, man. No game can do this, bro. Not one
No.
game. It's like they're taking every single metric from all the other games that we love so much into just one game. One massive... oh, we might have hostiles up here, by the way. I got my eyes on one. Never mind. Good shot, dude. Fuck yeah. Dude, you don't know how much I cannot wait for
I
that.
fully forgot they changed this place.
You forgot to change what?
This place, it never used to be here.
Oh yeah, I know.
Used to be
I know.
DLC.
Yeah, they added it. It's really cool. Yeah, so the weather update, I don't even know how to put it. It's gonna make everything so much better, man. And what's crazy to me is like how people are like, oh, it's just weather. We have that in every other game. But it's like, but these guys, man, they don't when they say weather, it's not just weather. They take everything into account. And just, to really and that's why I love this fucking company so much, man. They don't fuck around. It's not like that. It's not like, oh, it's just weather. Yeah. No, they are. Have you seen their ballistics presentation, bro? It's ridiculous. Hey, babies. Girlfriend just got home, so I'm going to end this pretty soon.
How long does that start?
We got 1 minute. Something else, by the way, Amiro. Sometimes you have to hold down the push to talk button a little longer before you start speaking and before you stop speaking.
Oh, okay.
You get used to it. It's gonna be like a second nature pretty soon, I'm sure.
Yeah, should be.
This is Raven arriving shortly near your position. ETA 30 seconds.
Det lugter røg. Er det hundene? Eller ikke hundene, men er det mor og far? Ja, det er sgu nok. Alright, this is us, boys. Let's move.
I'm here. Move it. Go. Ready up. We're taking off.
Bare hyggeligt, skat. Så kan jeg også lige spille færdig her, tror jeg. Er det okay med dig? Lille fyr. Yes, lille fyr. Det er min nye yndlings, tror jeg. Dude, I love how oh my, yo, can we get a Polaroid of this? We gotta hurry. I don't know if we can actually make that. Damn it. But yeah, Brent, I'm really happy that somebody else feels like that. I want to build a community filled with people that are just insanely fucking passionate about Grace of Warfare, because I know I am. And I'm never going to stop pushing it. I need to make more videos, and those videos are just going to be really, really... I want to try and, take shit to a next level, because I'm very excited about how realistic it should be.
We're getting close. 1 minute.
Oh, dude. Sounds good, man. You're Eastern time zone? Wait, where are you from? Oh, you are from USA. Oh shit. I'm Danish myself, so I'm from Europe. Little country above
Get ready. 30 seconds.
Germany. Amiru, do you know what to do here?
Just go to the south entrance and the north entrance.
Oh shit. Alright, sweet. That's really quick and done.
Yeah.
Also, I don't think you had this LC, so now you do.
Yeah, I didn't.
Your English is on point, my man. I see the dense tag now, yeah. Dense.
Go, go, go!
I was just talking with the stream about how fucking awesome this game is. It's like perfectly chill and perfectly tense at the same time.
kind of funny that I get exactly what you mean. Because not many games have that.
Dude, yeah, it's ridiculous. Don't forget to tug away your night vision.
Body's here.
Oh, everybody's here?
There's a dead body at the gate, so...
Oh,
might be
gotcha.
cleared out.
Alright. Oh, they're still in there, it sounds like.
Yeah, it's one of us.
Should we just clear out the town and call it and say fuck it?
Might as well, we can get some keys.
Alright.
Yeah, there's a loot box down there
Yeah.
in the water bit. I'm gonna try... somebody's just run out of there. It'll be empty. Never mind.
Aw, really? Damn it.
Yeah. I'm gonna go to a storage shed.
Copy. Oh, there's trouble here in the middle center of town.
Yep.
I got somebody in a coma here somewhere. Yo, buddy, you doing okay? Stick tight, okay? Tight, okay? We're gonna help you out. I'm applying a CT. Who's got a circuit?
I'm gonna do it now.
Copy. I'm gonna fill him up with blood at the same time. I think he needs to splint too.
I'm just in surgery now.
Alright, copy. You're gonna be right back shooting fucking baddies in no time, alright, buddy? There you go. There you go.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Yeah, we got you, man.
We're Team Ambulance.
Don't you worry at all.
Team ambulance.
Oh, hello, guys.
Hey, man. Where are you guys from?
I'm from Kazakhstan.
Oh, no. I mean, like, what faction? Oh, you're Lemang. You're Lemang. That's cool.
I am from Kazakhstan.
We got Southwest action somewhere.
You okay, bro? What you need?
What you need?
We don't need anything, man.
You
How
need
can I hear
meds.
myself? Yeah, you do sound in pain still.
No idea.
You need surgeon kit, bro.
I'm gonna give him a splint. I think he needs a splint.
Yes, split need.
Right click, mister. Right click. I got it for you already. Go ahead and right click. Ah, too late. Oh well.
Very good, guys.
Let's keep moving. You
Thank
need the
you,
other
thank you, guys.
entrance,
Thank
you
you.
said?
Where you take?
Yeah, I do need the other.
Alright, let's keep moving. Audible right, northeast. They're fucking dead. Alright, let's clear up here.
Got some, man.
Yeah, that's somewhere center of the town. I do not have a visual.
Got him.
Yeah, one down.
Yeah, copy that.
There's another one there, I think I can hear.
Everybody okay?
Yep.
Yeah, all good.
Alright, Amiro, did you get your mission?
Just need to go for that north entrance and then I'm done.
Should be clear. You can just move up there. We're gonna clear the way back.
Sounds good.
Hey bro, help me please.
What do you need?
Do you have a key?
No, I didn't bring any keys for this spot. We came from somewhere else. We're about to RTB. Sorry, man. None of you guys brought keys for this spot, right?
Nah.
Yeah, damn. Alright.
This should be the entrance here. Is it? Come up for you, alright?
Yeah.
That did just not work at all. Oh. That's too slow.
Pretty sure that marker's where I need to go next.
Ah, it is. I know exactly what that mission is. Let's just go there immediately. That way you get it finished and we're all good.
Yep.
Roger, Raven is in
I
the
call
air,
transport
heading
for
to
Lima
Indian
1. It's here in 1 minute and 30 seconds.
Sounds good.
Roger, making our way.
Fuck, it's so cool, dude. I love how we're just all in agreement. Like, super tact, cool linguistics. Yes. Tacticalness, please. All the tacticalness in the world.
Oh, one was online.
Oh, shit, yeah. Wombo, mate. Let's see if he's able to accept it. Womble. Can you hear us, Womble?
Raven reporting. I'm on my way. ETA 30
He doesn't want
seconds.
to talk to us.
No, he hates us so much, dude. The music right now for this.
I'm at the LC. Hurry up and get in. Get ready. We're moving out.
Hell yeah, ladies and gentlemen, welcome
User
back.
entered your channel.
Tis us, the homie slices. Wumble, is that you?
No.
Hey man, we're about to RTB. We just need to go do one little tiny thing at YBL, go visit a location, and then we're RTB. Is this good? Dilla fyra.
Vad du säger för en så? Säger du på fucking
Approaching the LZ. 1 minute.
Yeah, Dilla fyra. Dude, my girlfriend's hilarious. Nobody ever gets to really know except me. Sadness. I want to share her hilariousness with the world. Okay, I need to remember like when, what's it called? Like when these really good-looking times are at.
We're getting close.
Because I think 6 a.m. is like peak. Great Zone Warfare.
First cinematics, definitely.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Maybe it needs to be like me and the 3 of you guys to do a whole ass squad for a proper cinematic. I think that's the move. Well, I think it'll have to be the move because we need somebody's mission to go do. And Amiro, I think your missions is what we got to go do.
Yep.
Spread out.
But then, so for the mission, well, no, for the cinematic, we all need to agree on what roles we each of us have.
Pretty much.
Because I'm going to be Breacher for sure. Then we need a medic, we need a support, and we need to Overwatch. And I'm pretty sure Wumble is Overwatch. So the 2 of you can fight it between a medic and a support. Because we got to see everything in action. It's gotta make sense, and we gotta practice and figure shit out.
What would be support? Like, what would they be doing?
Putting down suppressive fire in all sorts of directions all the time. So literally just firing their weapon in certain directions.
Oh, okay.
What the?
I'm so confused.
Yeah, it's out this way, right? I put down the marker. I don't know what the fuck is shooting us right now.
I think it's that one, my marker.
You've already done this other one?
It's the checkpoint northeast. It says.
Oh fuck! Yeah, then that's the one. Never mind. Whoops.
Yeah, that's done.
Mission's done?
Wait, no, now it's northwest.
North.
This is the one you need to go to the hidden camp in the woods as well.
Yeah. Got it. Yeah, let's do it.
Last time I did that, I found one of the NPCs was stood on the roof.
Oh, it's pretty sure that's fixed now.
Yeah, it definitely is.
You can start one of the hidden missions up there though. It's pretty good.
Aye.
Dude, Brent, have a really good one, bro. It was so nice of you to stop by. I'm excited to go talk with you in Discord at some point. We can have a chill time and enjoy ourselves. Play some Great Zone Warfare, you know? Real cool of you to participate, man. I'll see you around. Peace, love, and harmony. That's what I always say to everybody and everyone. And anyone.
Doesn't appear to be any hostiles, but I think there's some on the left sometimes.
Yeah. Within the trees, I can flank out.
Yeah.
Flanking out left.
One behind the truck. I hit him.
Copy. Yep, everybody's out now. I'm here.
Yep.
All right. Did you get the secret mission, by the way, Amiru?
No, I don't think so.
It's
Damn.
up at the camp up this road.
That's where I need to go next, anyway. Is this the camp in the jungle?
Yeah. I wonder if you can trigger it here too. That'd be kind of cool.
I'm pretty sure it was this camp that I triggered it.
Wait, you triggered the secret mission out here?
Yeah, there should be a map on the,
Oh, fuck.
the wall of one of the buildings.
My ADHD brain couldn't remember if I had enough ammo in this. I think it's way deeper in the jungle.
Yeah. I'm so glad they added more missions to the game.
Repeat that?
I said I'm so glad they added more missions to the game.
I'm on the location now. I don't see any hostiles. Definitely got audibles though.
One hostile. One to our right, I think.
Yeah, hit one. The other one's still alive somewhere here.
Dead.
Yep, good shit. I think that was the last of them.
Yeah, this map here on the wall can activate the one of the missions.
That you can indeed. Alright, that's it for now.
Alright, it's RTB.
Yes, sir.
User entered your channel.
And you got the map thing?
The map, yeah, we've got it here.
Alright, sweet. Like you activated the secret mission?
Yeah, level 5.
Fuck yeah, dude. It's RTB. Wait, yo, follow me, follow me, follow me, follow me. On me, boys. I forget that there's a extraction out here, an LC.
Oh yeah, Lima through.
2 minutes until chopper touches down.
Copy that.
Da-da. Da-da. Honestly, this spot right here looks crazy, dude.
Yeah, it does. Apart from the weird textured mountains.
Yeah, I feel you. It gets a little bad, especially on when you're looking away from afar. Yeah.
Raven here. I'm moving out. ETA, 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
Landing. Get in. Go. Strap in. We're heading out.
That was very flawless. No deaths, no fucking bullshit, just nothing, just straight fucking through all 3 missions. Go, go, go. Love that shit.
That's what I like to see.
It's a nice change from earlier.
You got a massive point, yeah, damn. Oh, I love how you can just flick in between those 2 modes, bro. That's amazing to me.
Then there's talk of where you've got to pay like an extra $40 just to play a PvE.
Insane. Truly insane.
Get ready. 1 minute.
As I'm aiming in.
Approaching the LZ. 30 seconds.
That's cool. Alright, mission accomplished. We are RTB. think I might. Wait, is this Wumble? Have you put these Wumble? How the fuck?
And we're back. Home sweet home.
Wumble boy. Cool gun. Hell yeah, my boys. My home slices. Doom, 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 doom.
Does anybody want M2s? Because I have a couple that I don't need. I mean, I'll take a couple.
Fucking same, dude. I need a new one already. Or do I? I fucking do. Amira, this one on the ground over there for you. Did you need any IR or no?
No, I'm good, man. I've got plenty.
All right. Whoops.
Nah, keep it. Technically I have some M2s, but I just don't want to use them yet.
Yeah, I'm running low on mine, and I want to get ready for some PvP action. Cause fuck anything else, dog. Okay, now I have 5 M2s. Oh, feels good. Oh, but I can give you this rush, Amiro. Take this rush.
I love that.
Right here. It's right here.
Police level 3 body armor.
Yeah, I find it last night.
I've got the blue one as well, the press one.
Oh, do you still need a 74 buffer chip, by the way?
What's that?
Do you still need one of the AK buffer chip?
No, I got one. I managed to find one in Vampire.
Yeah, I think you just find this normal firearm straight.
Yeah, it was just in the warehouse in Vampire.
Yeah.
Alright, boys. Feel free to keep playing. I think I'm going to hop off for now. I'm going to get some food in me before I have a night shift. But don't forget, I will be online for the most of the night if anybody wants to chill and do nothing. I think I might watch a show tonight, or like a movie or some shit. So if you guys want to be around for that, I'll be in everyone.
Alright, man, sounds good.
No
But
worries.
wait, one sec. Skat? Du er ikke sulten endnu, vel? Du er stadig ikke helt sulten? Hygger du med dig selv lige nu? Okay, fordi så spiller jeg måske bare videre. Er det okay med dig, Skat? Alright, fuck it. I want to keep playing for a little more. What's your next mission, Amiru?
Let's see, you can take a pick. One of them you can't do yet because it needs to be between 2200 and 500. But there is, that one's the same.
Okay, because we can just take some, we can just start from somewhere and just start going. Doesn't matter to me.
I can do investigate the weapons storage at Hunter's Paradise, or find the negotiator on YBL.
Oh, let's do YBL. Let's do both. Okay, who's got the Fort Nerith keys, and I'll bring the YBL ones. Oh, right, Hunter's Paradise. Oh my god. Yes, I do. Fucking dumbass.
Alright, if you give me like 2 minutes, I just need to go grab something from downstairs and I'll be back.
Copy that, Amiru. Next one, I'm on the next one, Scats, har du nogle snacks? Scatters, har du snacks? Jeg skal bare lige have en lille bitte snack. Jeg kan godt spise en snack.
Alright, you squad, I am back.
Copy that, Amiru. Alright, where to?
YBL then, Hunter's Paradise.
Copy that. Let's move. Everybody good to go?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yep. Raven dispatched. Moving to base camp.
30 seconds for pickup.
Copy that.
My girlfriend's gonna love this picture.
Raven here. Ready to head out.
Alright, on we go, boys. Let's do it.
Ready up. We're taking off.
Radio Beast, we're taking no fees. What's up, Reverse Mans? Get yourself a new monitor? God damn, bro. You just keep purchasing new shit left and right. Holy smokes. Yeah, Miro, if you want a really dope shot of yourself, bro, here you go.
We're getting close. 1 minute.
Holy fuck, dude. Yeah, that's madness. Madness.
Get ready. 30 seconds.
I'm afraid to upgrade my shit because if I do, I know I'm gonna need an even more powerful graphics card, and that way we go around we go, around we go, and around we go, and it's never good enough.
Move out.
All right, let's clear this fucking spot out, dude.
Let's do this shit.
You said you needed to find the negotiator?
Yeah, that is correct.
Alright, sweet. Should be pretty straightforward then. Little sister. What the fuck? Yo, are you guys good?
Yeah, this guy trying to wallbang me.
I emptied a whole clip on his ass.
That was satisfying as hell. I just watched all your bullets bounce off the barrel. I'm dropping it to the bottom.
Shit. Fucking hell. Alright, I'm just flanking the fuck out, killing everything right now, dudes. Shit. I am so surrounded. I'm in a coma now. I don't know how I got shot. They're shooting handguns.
Try and make my way up to you.
Copy that. Am I alone? I think I might be alone.
No. Search getting you.
Did I hear right? Did you just kill somebody with a handgun, Amiru?
Yes, I did.
Very cool.
He's using the 308.
Good shit, brother. Yeah, I'm in a pretty shit condition. I need one more surgery. I'll get you a whole EMT back once we're back home.
I can circuit you again, but it won't let me examine you.
You can't, or you can?
I could use a certificate, but it won't let me examine you for some reason.
Interesting. I got it then, no worries. Unless you got it? Oh.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. I got an IR on the stream just going through the entire fucking household, just killing everything. It's really cool. IR behind that, oh shit. Yeah, good shit, man. We're straight in front of you right now. We're behind the little barn.
Roger, I've got footsteps to my right.
Copy that. Watch yourself. Alright, near home green.
Should be good.
Let's
Yeah.
move.
Check ammo if you haven't already.
I think we're clear.
Seems so.
Wumble?
Yeah?
Oh, okay. I was just making sure you were here because you you didn't say anything. I was like, "Where's Wumble?"
I just came out the bunker.
Copy that. All right. I'm guessing it's inside the bunker. You gotta go do something, Amiro.
Yeah, I just need to go in the negotiator room.
Yeah, it's open and everything. Should be right here.
Perfect. That is that
Fucking
done.
hell, shit myself.
Oh my god. I saw that on stream. That was pretty cool. Oh, I just dropped to the floor for no reason. God, I love this game so much, man. YBL bed. I have a YBL bed key here if anybody needs it.
Yeah, I've just picked one up for myself.
You have the generator key?
I do not.
I'm coming to you. I'm out here. Behind you, Amiro. It's inside the backpack.
When the hell did they add that? What the hell?
What do you mean?
Yeah, I can loot it without taking the bag. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, you think you've been able to do that for a minute. Alright, on to the next mission, right? Which is, where? I forgot.
Hunter's Paradise.
Alright, got a fucking quite the helicopter right ahead of us, so we might as well make a move.
Yep.
I take it that's not the one you have to do at night.
Oh, I don't think so. Is it?
No, I need to investigate the weapon storage for this one.
Ah, roger.
The night one is go meet the contact south of Hunter's Paradise.
Ah, okay.
I'm definitely making my way topside right now.
Yep, me too.
Fuck all that. I feel like my game runs better than it has in a very fucking long time.
Damn, these guys have got a lot of keys.
Yes, sir. Alright, I'm calling transport.
Yeah, I think I had an enemy like at the entrance to YBL east.
Oh, copy. Am I calling transport for Hotel 1 or Foxtrot 1? Oh, wait, sorry. Foxtrot 2 or Foxtrot 1?
Either or works, to be honest.
Alright.
Raven
Foxtrot 1 it
dispatch,
is.
moving to Lima 1.
We got 2 minutes, boys.
Sounds good.
Well, a minute and 45.
Making my way there now.
The fuck? You scared the fuck out of me, one boy, I swear. Holy shit, dude. Oh, man. Have you guys ever worn active headsets?
Like in real life.
This is Raven arriving shortly
Yeah,
near
real
your
life, yeah.
position. ETA 30 seconds.
It's so sick. It's really fun.
I'm not a huge fan. Your ears sweat like fuck.
That's true. Not a good time.
Set of pelters with the gel caps though. They're for the win.
Hell yeah.
I'm here. Move it. Go. Get ready. We're moving out.
God, that's almost neck. I'll be right back, boys.
Approaching the LZ. 1 minute. We're getting close. 30 seconds.
I wonder if that guy's about to die. Oh no, he's not.
Go, go, go!
Hello, friend. What's up, Night Warrior? Amiro, are you good to go?
Yeah, just give me 2 seconds.
Alright.
Alright, I'm ready. Whoa.
Oh shit, you almost died. Alright, let's do this. My little halo. I don't see any tangos down there.
Copy.
Yep. Clear it out. Another dead tango here on the bridge. Somebody might have done a job for us.
If they have, then that is perfect.
Everything's dead. Yeah.
I need to be on the opposite end, I'm pretty sure.
Alright, let's keep moving. Yeah, everything's dead in here. What was the mission again?
Weapon storage. Oh, got it.
Oh, sweet. That was the whole mission?
Literally. Big F once.
Alright. I want to call extraction on Foxtrot 2. You have the weapon storage thing for the weapon storage, Miro?
I don't have the key now.
Alright, I got it for you.
Exfil confirmed. Raven en route to
3 minutes.
Foxtrot 2.
You're hostile somewhere.
Oh, he hit Mega.
I fell.
My parkour game isn't as good as yours. Did you break your leg? Or you just like that? Just from all the jumping.
Alright, somebody get shot. You guys okay?
Yeah, I took a hit.
Need anything?
Surgery would be good if you can. Just bandaging myself up. I've got your surgery going now. Perfect, thanks.
You okay, Amiro?
Yep.
Alright, copy.
Yeah, it's me good, thanks. Just pain now.
Alright. Can't wait to do that video, man. I want to like find some quotes, like some IRL military quotes, you know, that people might have said to the enemy, like under their breath, and then I want to incorporate that into whatever I say. I think that's gonna be fucking hilarious. I once saw, I think it was an Australian soldier telling a Russian soldier, "Bad day at the office, huh?" Because he was dead. That was hardcore, dude. Horrible, though, but yeah, I don't know. I'd love to walk past by like a LAF soldier and be like, "Ah, bad day at the office."
Raven here. I'm moving out. ETA 30 seconds.
I think we should get all our one-liners from Tropic Thunder.
Oh my god, yes. Dude, if you can have a line from Tropic Thunder ready and you say that through the radio and make it fit somewhere in the radio in the video, that would be fucking glorious, man. Oh my god.
Just trying to find a line that isn't going to get you cancelled though. That whole movie's just.
Dude.
DLC,
No,
hurry
no.
up and
It
get
doesn't
in.
matter. Doesn't matter. It's totally fine. Anything works.
I wouldn't say anything is questionable.
Strap in, we're heading out.
Well, so the reason why I'm saying that is because it's a video and nothing's gonna be live, so you can say whatever the fuck you want, anything, and you know I'll cut it all up and make sure everything's okay. But genuinely, like I don't want you to hold back. I don't want you to have a feeling like, oh, we're making a video. Just be you, you know, be your authentic selves, and we're gonna figure it out afterwards once all the recordings have been gathered. Well, I guess just no, I guess you guys. Huh, because that's something I've been contemplating if you guys should be recording too. But it's going to be like a lot of extra work on my shoulders, I guess, so maybe not. What do you mean, you people?
I'm happy to record, but I've got no clue when it comes to editing, so I won't be able to help there, I'm afraid.
Oh, dude, you're all good. I think maybe some other time, I think like a one-on-one ordeal where we part up, you know, like, so, like, if it's just me and Wumble, if it's just me and IR, me or, or if it's just, like, you know, something, you know, then we could probably figure something out. That would be cool. Much like the same ordeal I got going on the stream with the Axon cam.
Yeah, sounds good.
But this is it for me. Once we touch base, I'm gonna hop off. Very chill 2 missions now.
Sounds good, man.
Fuck yeah, dude. I just saw the pictures you sent me in Discord. That's sick. I didn't know you. Wait, is that from like airsofting?
Yeah.
I remember that. That's
Get
really
ready.
cool.
1 minute. Approaching the LZ. 30 seconds.
Oh, Amiro, before I hop off, I have a key for you, by the way. I forgot to give it to you.
Welcome back to base.
Alright, man. Thanks.
Just check my backpack here.
Thank you.
No problem, brother. Alright, boys, that's it for me. We'll talk to you soon.
That easy, man.
Alright, chat. Chickity chattity swiggity swackity. Don't know who's really watching, but regardless, you are appreciated. I'm gonna call it a day. And talk to you guys soon. I can't believe I had to pause on that. That sucked. See you around, yeah? I think I'm gonna watch a couple movies tonight if you wanna hang out and everyone or something. Okay. Like either movie or like I'm gonna continue the show called Peaky Blinders. Been enjoying that a lot. So, but yeah, boys. Peace, love, and harmony. All right, boys. I'm out. I gotta find the button again because it was far away. But yeah, I love you. Bye bye.